Great shot. Sitting at 2 over for the day. Currently tied for 7th position. Opting for the 9-iron. Good shot there, Beamer. And this putt to move into 2nd spot on the leaderboard, or at least a share of it. It was on a good line. You know, Luke Donald once made all 400 plus attempts inside 3 feet on the PGA Tour. Now heading over to Xander Schauffele.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Ouch, that hurts. No, that's too bad. Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Another birdie opportunity lies at the par 4 11th, but players must navigate the fairway bunkers.
Tee shots must be placed on the left-hand side to get the best view and angle for their second shots, as this green sits below the player and moves from left to right. Tee shots down the right might be closer, but it's going to leave a second shot over a deep bunker and making it that much more difficult to get close.
That's a bit out of shape. Henny, that ball seems to be sitting down. Is it bad?
Not the best tee shot, but they got lucky with this lie. What a shot from the rough. This is gorgeous.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. He's 2 shots back. Big par saver coming up for this fella. Just didn't drop. 3 feet to go here to the hole.
Try and keep that scorecard a little less dirty. This is for bogey.
He's currently sitting in 8th place.
Unfortunately, backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
Reached this par 4 12th, really challenging, especially around the green.
This tee shot is underrated in difficulty-wise. This is not an easy tee shot, as this fairway pitches from left to right. You want to skirt the bunker down the left-hand side as best possible to find the fairway. Second shot from there goes straight uphill and surrounded by 2 of the deepest bunkers on the golf course. As they say, Luke, everything is bigger in Texas, and these bunkers are proof of that.
Oh, absolutely flushed. And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
He's setting up here from about 115 yards.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. A bit wild on approach there. That's bad luck. That's a really bad lie in the bunker. And here we are with their 4th. Just 3 back from the leader. This one's for bogey. And the putt drops, but that's back-to-back bogeys now.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Have to see if they can rebound from that.
We'll now move over to Xander Schauffele.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
Looking really good.
That's a fine effort, that one. You always want to putt those ones stone dead. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Thirteen's a long path for him, measuring 245 yards, Rich, but it is playing downhill.
Downhill to a sliver of a green, however, Anything missed out to the right will leave a very challenging pitch shot to a green that'll sit well above them. Come up short, and those bunkers, that's no bargain either. A 3 here, well, you done good.
No green in red, but a chance to save their par. Getting ready to play their third. 4 shots behind our leader. Ooh, that almost went down. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on. And a little slide down the leaderboard happening. Make sure you respond quickly. What do you think of the 14th, Rich? A par 5, 575 yards.
This is a really good par 5 here, Luke. Tee shot wants to favor the right-hand side of the fairway, if at all possible, shortening the hole some 20 yards. Second shot must avoid those fairway bunkers down the right and on the left-hand side. A narrow opening to this green should players go for it in 2.
That'll hurt. 3 consecutive bogeys. Yeah, this is the stuff we love, getting after this par 5 in 2.
I tell you what a sensational play. This player stepped up their game. A bold play, hopefully a bold reward.
Well, yeah, it's a bit disappointing. There's part of about 6 feet coming up. Yeah, nice effort from him. He bounces back from the bogey at the last hole. Now heading over to Xander Schauffele.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Oh, just missed. So after that effort, let's have a look at the contenders and the pretenders. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. As we start heading for home, Rich, we find ourselves on the tee at the 15th.
Could be the hardest hole on the golf course, Luke. Tee shot must avoid that bunker down the right-hand side. Second shot is to a green that's perched above the fairway and surrounded by 4 bunkers that are mean. This hole could make or break a player's day.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
He's got about 140, I'd say.
That wasn't their best approach, Beamer.
Not taking enough club to get it there.
Well, they've found the bunker, but a chance to maybe save from there. All right, safely out of the bunker, and now a chance to make a putt. That one goes down for bogey. We'll now move over to Xander Schauffele.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
Here's Xander Schauffele. Oh, I thought that one was going in. So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. As we find ourselves at the 16th, the par 3. Great entertainment here, Rich, especially with the centre bunker.
Love this hole. Probably my favorite one on the golf course, even with that bunker in the middle. The back portion of this green actually is an amphitheater, so anything missing a little bit long on both sides should wander back onto the green.
And that was a bit of a misfire. And this from the greenside rough. Well, that's very crafty, isn't it?
Love watching this player around the greens.
And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. As we get down the stretch here at TPC San Antonio, there's a number of options that can be taken. This 17th's a fascinating hole.
Luke, if it's playing downwind, a driver is a must. If it's back into the wind, take out the iron for safety.
No point hanging on to that one. You didn't hit your best there. Second shot here on the 17th. And here we are with the third shot. 5 strokes behind our leader. Playing their 4th shot. 5 shots off the pace. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Putting for a bogey. That's frustrating. It's just about 3 feet away. Now heading over to Xander Schauffele.
Yeah, he needs to press on that gas pedal. He's 2 strokes back from his rival.
So after that effort, this is the current standings on the course. Now 7 shots behind after that. Well, while the closing hole at TPC San Antonio can be reached in 2, Rich, it's all set up by the tee shot.
Tee shot must find the fairway. If not, you have water hazards left and bunkers right that will gobble up that second shot if you're slightly out of position.
That's not the one he wanted. Henny, I'm sure you've got a better look of that lie.
Well, it's a little deeper into the rough, but it's sitting nicely.
Getting ready to play their third. Choosing the 9-iron here. He didn't look to hit that one quite so flush.
Distance control not easy when you're coming out of the rough.
This putt for a final score of 79. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Putting now for a bogey. A bit long on that one. And with that, that closes out this event for this player. And Henny, in the end, there's no win for this player in the event, but they did set a goal and accomplish it by performing better than the great Xander Schauffele. That's a stunning result.
Absolutely stunning. Yes, Luke, this player now seems a bit prophetic. They challenged Xander Schauffele leading up to this event and beat him. These smaller successes are definitely going to build up to something spectacular, and I think it's just a matter of time at this point. We're looking at greatness here.
Two-K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Legends Championship is about to start. Delighted to have 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beem in the booth. I'm Luke Elvey, and it's a good morning to Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm pleased to be covering this featured group. We've got a fresh rivalry developing between these two players as well, so that should provide some great entertainment to the spectators this week.
So it looks like they're trying to beat Colin Morikawa this week. That's ambitious. Seems like a friendly duel from the outside, but could create some extra sparks today.
I almost just have to laugh. Someone saying they're going to beat Colin Morikawa. Does that even happen these days? He's one of the most consistent players on tour. I don't know that he's beatable.
Well, it's been accused of having a balky putter occasionally, but you're right. iron play as good as Tiger Woods in his prime. The short game's irresistible, but I think the most impressive thing about young Colin is his mindset. He's got a 40-year-old mind on a 20-year-old body. No wonder he's winning at a decent rate of knots. This one needs to kick left. Not sure if that's how they drew it up.
Now from that lie, missing the green was always an option.
Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
The perfect leave. Uphill, can be firm.
Well, that's disappointing, Rich. Getting underway over par.
Starting off with a bogey at first, not tragic. You got a lot of holes to make it up. Let's see how they deal with it going forward.
Okay, let's take it down to John McCarthy, who seems to be hiding behind a tree here. John, you've been getting familiar with this golf course. What will the players be dealing with this week at Lone Grove Golf Course?
Well, Luke, as I walked the course, checking it out this morning, the one thing that is immediate is this course is full of elevation changes. Not only throughout the holes either. It's like even when you get to the greens, the elevation changes can get you. These greens are dynamic, and that is putting it very lightly. You really have to plan out your approach shots into these greens and make sure you don't leave yourself in trouble. Some of these greens can straight up reject a poorly executed approach shot just from the contours of the green alone. Other times you may leave yourself on like the wrong shelf of a green, making the next putt nearly impossible. These greens can really play tricks on you here at Lone Grove Golf Course, and I'm looking forward to see how the players deal with it today.
Sitting at 2 over for the day.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
Yeah, I can understand you'd be disappointed by the bogey, but here's an opportunity to bounce back. And choosing the 8-iron here. Hope they pack their bucket and spade because they're heading to the beach.
That's my line. Stop it. You can't do that.
An opportunity to make a par here. Steady on. That's well holed. He's currently tied for 12th.
Not much happening. Moving down the leaderboard, never a good sign.
Teeing off here at the 4th. Yep, give yourself a pat on the back. Well, Rich, it's only mid-season, but you've got to like the way the player has been performing so far.
Yeah, look, this player has played so solid all year long. It's well within the top 125. I don't see any issues of this player not making it to the Tour Championship. I'd safe to say they're going to go ahead and move on.
Three over par. Trying to break into the all-important top 10. Okay, phase one complete. You've got to make a good putt here. This looks good. Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done. Now over to Colin Morikawa.
He's currently in first place, looking to hold that lead here.
Colin Morikawa setting up his shot. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? And as the scorecard suggests, heading up the leaderboard. Let's see what happens here at the 5th.
Yeah, that'll work. That's fine.
Few players in the history of the game have had a bigger impact so early in their career than Colin Morikawa, Rich. Some comparisons go as close to Tiger Woods.
As they should be currently right now with what he has done in the game so far in his young career. He's come out each and every week and put pressure on every single player because of his ball striking and because they know that there's no weaknesses in his game other than sometimes the putter. But when you hit it as good as he does, you're bound to make a putt now and again. And each and every week when he shows up, players on the driving range are looking at him going, okay, he's here. I got to have my A game.
Certainly feels like sky's the limit for Colin Morikawa.
2 major championships under his belt right now. Surely more in his future.
That's nicely done. Now let's switch our focus to Colin Morikawa.